Hi! Happy Erev Sukkot! You know, the month of Tishrei is so overwhelming with Yantif. It's just one on top of the other, and you could hardly breathe. It's just nonstop, the cooking and the preparing and the serving, and if you're hosting, and it's just like Rosh Hashanah, and then Yom Kippur, the heaviness, and then Sukkot. Why couldn't things be a little bit more spread out? Like, why couldn't we have Rosh Hashanah in Tishrei, Yom Kippur in Cheshvan, Sukkot in Kislev, and then push Chanukah off till Teves? Just kind of a little breather, give each one their own space. Here's the thing. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and Sukkot are actually all connected. They are all three different levels of serving Hashem. Rosh Hashanah, we serve Hashem through yira, through awe, through reverence. Yom Kippur, we serve Hashem through ahava. That's the next level up. We serve Hashem through love. Then comes Sukkot, which is the highest level of avodas Hashem, because we serve Hashem through simcha, through joy. Now, this is the highest level and the hardest level, because serving Hashem through yira is something that comes more naturally to us, and unfortunately sometimes people stay on that level their entire life and they don't graduate to serving Hashem through ahava and through simcha. Sukkot is the highest level of serving Hashem, and that is through joy, which isn't easy because we have a special mitzvah on Sukkot to be happy the entire Chag, the entire week. V'samachta b'chagecha. And it's hard to be happy when everybody's home. Everyone's there and they are getting on our nerves, and there is so much stress and things aren't working out the way they're supposed to work out, and there's so much to do. And it's very hard to remain b'simcha. But that is the mitzvah of Sukkot. We have other mitzvahs. We have lulav, we have esrog, we have building a sukkah, we have decorating the sukkah, we have eating in the sukkah, and together with the neighborhood cats, we even sleep in it. Now, here's the thing. We have had a very, very, very difficult year on a macro level, and of course on a micro level individually. We have experienced a year globally for the Jewish people where we have lost our sense of security, of comfort, of stability, of certainty. It's been very, very, very challenging. And Sukkot is here to teach us the most valuable lesson about our discomfort and uncertainty and lack of stability. You see, there is a number theme of Sukkot, and that is the number 7. Why do I say that? Because Sukkot is in the month of Tishrei. Tishrei is the 7th month. We have 7 days of the Chag. We invite 7 ushpizin to come join us in the sukkah every night. We have 7 parts of the lulav and esrog. There's the lulav, the esrog, 3 hadassim, 2 aravos. We bring 70 karbanos. We eat about 7 meals a day. 7 in Kabbalah symbolizes completion. It represents wholeness. Now, remember all those mitzvahs we just spoke about on Sukkot. The main mitzvah is to be b'simcha, to live in joy the entire week of Sukkot. Now, the commandment to be happy is the word v'samachta. And guess what? The gematria, the numerical value of the word v'samachta is, you got it, it is 7. Now, being happy is tricky because we often associate it with some sort of external circumstance or occasion where we put the responsibility on some person, and we expect our happiness to depend on that externality, on the event or on the person, but that is an impossible expectation. True happiness comes from within ourselves and is completely irrelevant of any external circumstances. Now, we know that we invite guests on Sukkot to come eat with us. We have the 7 ushpizin every single night. Another one of these holy people from our history come and join us in the sukkah. But they're not the only ones. The idea of living in the sukkah is that Hashem himself comes to live with us in the sukkah the entire Chag. Now, the message of eating in the sukkah is to teach us this powerful lesson. We willingly leave our stable, warm, comfortable homes and we move into a wobbly hut for the entire week. Sometimes it's too hot, and sometimes it's too cold, and sometimes it's just right. Wait, is Goldilocks here too? This uncertainty is here to teach us a critical life lesson. We don't need materialism to make us happy. We cannot depend on anything external to make us happy. We don't need security and certainty and comfort and predictability to make us happy. Happiness comes from knowing that Hashem is with us, even in the most difficult times. He doesn't just send us out to the wobbly sukkah and abandon us. Hashem comes to live with us inside the sukkah. Happiness comes from accepting our life circumstances, no matter where we are and no matter what challenges we're going through. Happiness is inner peace. It is contentment. It is feeling whole and complete from within. Inner peace. The word peace in Hebrew is shalom. What is the gematria of the word shalom? That's right. It's 7. So Sukkot is about feeling whole and complete, even in times of instability, in times of discomfort, in times of uncertainty. Sukkot is an extra special gift from Hashem. It is the gift of His unconditional love. You see, Sukkot comes after the intensity of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And naturally we worry, maybe I didn't do proper tshuva. Maybe I didn't even do tshuva at all. Will I be allowed to sit in the sukkah? Do I need an I did tshuva pass in order to be allowed in the sukkah? Because after all, it's a week of sitting surrounded by God's presence in absolute completion, and maybe He won't let me in. No, Sukkot is a week of understanding that no matter what I did and no matter what I didn't do, Hashem wants me to come and sit with Him in the sukkah, in His embrace. Hashem is telling me, no matter what you did, no matter what you didn't do, you are whole. You are complete exactly how you are. Now come sit next to me. Sukkot teaches us that Hashem's love for us is unconditional. And no matter what we're experiencing, we can be in the most turbulent times of our lives. We can be unstable, uncertain, uncomfortable. And Hashem says, don't worry. I'm right here with you. I am not sending you out into a wobbly hut and abandoning you there. I am coming to sit there with you and to embrace you. I want to wish you all the most beautiful Sukkot, and it should be full of simcha from within. And I want to share with you one tip about how we can actually live that simcha and integrate that simcha during the week of Sukkot. And that is, let's work on focusing on the things that are going right and not on the things that are going wrong. There is always going to be chaos. There's going to be frustrations. You're going to burn your chicken. The kids are going to be crying. Someone's going to fight. We can focus on all the things that are going wrong, or we can focus on all the things that are going right. And for every one thing that goes wrong, I guarantee there are 5 other things that are going right. So let's focus on that this Yantif. Chag Sameach, wishing you a Yantif filled with the deepest, most authentic, most content joy that you can possibly experience.